Have you ever traveled through time? We do it every day.
Asgardia is a country with a population of more than 1 million people from more than 200 countries on Earth. Asgardia gives everyone equal opportunities, no matter what their earthly status is.
It is possible to create and live in the future right now. Are you ready? Forward progress is the solution to the entire human race. Our mission is to bridge new horizons. In Asgardia, there is no limit to the universal development in the fields of technology, finance, and arts. Asgardia is a new space and digital economy which creates opportunities for the global economy. We deliver innovations. Do you want to get on board with us? We are developing various kinds of digital businesses, attracting them to the Asgardia platform that can be backed by the means of our umbrella, i.e. franchising of the Asgardia brand. We can not only attract investments into space programs from prominent institutional investors, but also affordable amounts from the citizens of Asgardia. We comprise of more than 1 million people.
Asgardia is a chance to realize one's dream. This is a dream-driven space nation. Asgardia is a chance to belong to a community of free-thinking enthusiasts, goal-driven dreamers, and fearless innovators, theorists, and scientists.
We are the first space nation. One humanity, one unity.
Asgardia.
We are creating
the future.
Yeah, sorry about that. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. We are live. We've just gone live, so that's great. Good timing. Right. I'm Lemmy Topic, the Chair of Parliament of Asgardia, the world's first space nation. Thanks very much for joining us. If you are interested in what you see now in this short meeting, then join Asgardia. €100. Dollars or pounds to become a resident, the world's first fully functioning digital democracy. Today we talk informally about the things that matter, and we don't have a vote, and the meeting takes as long or as short a time as is necessary. Next week's meeting will be a lot longer, so I will try to keep this one quite short. 5 items. First of all, a very good meeting of the Chairs Committee. Earlier on, we talked about various things that need to be completed by the chairs for the new website. Very exciting. And so please, those of you who have not sent them yet, please send them to me. I haven't checked, Ricky, if yours has come through. I will check again in a short while. And then the others know who they are, who I need to send them to me as well. And Peter couldn't make it today. He's got a family issue. So I chaired that. We talked about some other matters as well. Very productive meeting, actually. And I think that the chairs meeting is becoming increasingly important and influential and means that we do these things very well indeed. Second of 5 things, we're getting ready for the Dubai Executive Congress in October. All of the chairs will be working with all of you to make sure that you all report, you're all able to report something which is of global significance on each of the 12 committees. For what we've done by the 29th of October and what happens after the 29th of October also. So what we've done, what we will do. And the head of nation will be meeting, I believe, all of the individuals who are chairs personally. That's exciting. 12 out of 12 chairs are going. 12 out of 12 chairs will have the opportunity to speak to Dr. Asher Bailey directly. That's very motivating. I'm really pleased. And thank you to the chairs for doing that wonderful thing of 100% attendance. Third of 5, we need to think about the next legislation, which is coming up. I only want legislation which is relevant, not just so that we can talk about legislation, but so that we have useful and meaningful legislation. We're really into delivery phase now, and that really matters. Fourth of 5 things, I can't remember the date of the next ALF, but we need Asgardia letters at a forum. I will check that. I think I've put it in. And that will be based on legislation again. That's very important that we got that legislation agenda working for us. So if you do have ideas for legislation, please let me know. The final thing is that Cheryl Gallagher, the Minister for Culture, will be joining us at the next week. And she has a huge, exciting announcement, huge presentation to share with us. And I want to keep this one short because next week's meeting will probably be quite a lot longer. You will be amazed and impressed by what she has to say and do. So I know it's great. And what I like is that we're beginning to work really well together, Parliament and government. It's just exciting. And thank you all for all the work that you're doing in that sense. Those are the main things to say, as well as saying that I really want to thank the chairs. It's been sometimes very difficult as chair of Parliament because I've had to make almost all the decisions, but now I see the committee chairs having the confidence to really push forward with feedback and a really important perspective. And I think we're setting a useful precedent where essentially the parliamentary chairs are the people who keep on a weekly basis keep the chair of Parliament to account in a very honest way. All of you can. I want to make sure that for the next 100 years this happens, not just while we here in 2025 are doing it, 35, 2045, 2055. I can tell you the shock news that I won't be chair of Parliament in 2055. So we need to make sure we set precedents now that last for 30 years or 100 years. That's what I had. Let me open it to everybody else. Would anybody else like to make any comment today? John, you've changed your background. Your home is even bigger than last time. Okay. Ariadne, you're looking very happy down there in South America. Sarah, you always look frighteningly wise.
Yes, but I don't live in South America.
No, sorry,
Do
I
you
didn't mean South
see?
America.
Do you see North America? And later, Guatemala is the part of center of America, and later the South America. And I don't know any place in South America. It's a
I'm
pity,
sorry,
but it's the real thing.
It shows how much time I spent in America that I made that prejudicial comment. I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know where the
Yes,
equator is. That's my problem.
it's
I
better
think
to say
Ecuador is a
Mexico.
clue. Sorry, go on.
Yes, it's better to say Mexico. That's
Mexico, that's
more
great.
easily.
I had a
Yes,
wonderful time in
Mexico.
Mexico just when Shakira had her first single. And I remember
Yeah.
when they played it, everyone got onto the tables and danced. And I thought, this woman is going to be a great star. And she's still a great star. She was 17 when I saw her in Mexico. I had the most tasty avocado I've ever had in my life. It was fresh. Then I went to Venezuela. But I won't tell about my history. You'll have
Wonderful.
to buy my biography if I ever write one.
That's great. Good
Sarah,
memories.
Sarah, we need to carry on playing phone tennis. It'll be much later on today, though. We'll get there. I just need to do something for the next 2 hours and 51 minutes. I'm working on a project involving a convention for that time. But after that, then I can give you a call. It'll still not be too late for you. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. I do want to keep it very short today because next week we do have quite a long presentation and that's really important. I think it really matters that we get this right. And
We are very, very happy for that presentation about the Minister of Culture. Yes, I remember the International Day of the Moon, and I'm trying to explore a celebration with that. And I think maybe the people thinks in the same. I put in Ross Cheskrite page the information. Come on, people, please thinking about this moment, that special moment that our patriot signals are in the moon in this moment. And that's wonderful to think about it. I make a mystic, very, very metaphoric idea with my co-author, Plumbago, but many people maybe has another ideas about that. And I think it's wonderful to think about it. In the future, the, the thought about Carol Lockhart is very precisely when Carol says, my my genome, my NDA
I totally agree.
will be discovered in the future for someone, for a resident of Asgardia. Do you remember that? And I love it that. Yes, I have the idea and I inspired on Carol Lockhart. But well, maybe we can wait for the residents of Asgardia to say something about their inspiration in that sense. It's possible. Thank you.
Thank you. And I totally agree with you. She has got huge news next week. Really great news. She always does. It's a particularly good one. Sarah.
I just wanted to thank Ariadne for always being just on top of the news that I need when I need to hear it. Asgardia, like their websites, Rebecca does an amazing job, but somehow Ariadne always also finds those amazing articles and she posts them and just helps spread the word in a way that only she can. So I just wanted to say thank you.
I totally agree with you. You're one of the inspirations yourself. And you opened my eyes to Dallas. I never realized how humid it was or how big hailstones could be. I want to thank Ross Cheesewright for his continuing excellent support and his candidness. His involvement is really a massive asset. I was very close to you the other day. I went along past Stonehenge and I thought of you. But I will next time stop. I was just in a huge hurry. Not for the solstice. I had to go to Somerset, but we need to physically meet up very soon. Hopefully before Dubai to make a plan about some useful things I have in mind for your portfolio, which I can help with. Okay, looking ahead, I'm going to go to any other business and just tell you two things. Raise your hand if you want to say anything else. Looking ahead then, I want to have the next ALF on legislative matters. That's important. And I also want to make sure that we have a very good interaction between all the chairs for the Executive Congress, where everyone here is represented. Everybody here is represented, and that's really important. It's necessary for the committees to work together to make your chairs do the best presentation you can, and that all the chairs make sure they can report something that each committee has done externally to Asgardia to build the profile of Asgardia, and then to plan what we're going to do after then, after the 29th of October as well. And then the other thing is that I'm hoping that we can get Dan Profier's wonderful Highway to the Stars series onto a TV station I'm working with, and that should give it profile as well, pretty big profile. So those are two things that I'm personally working on, which would be great and should raise the profile of Asgardia substantially. As Highway to the Stars isn't just about Asgardia, but it's one of the key things that it covers. That's all I had for today. And remember, next week we've got that really exciting presentation from Cheryl Gallagher. Last word to Ariadne.
Thank you. Well, only I want to know who's Kurko here with us. This name is very stranger. Do you know who is him?
No, I see that. I know. I don't know, actually.
Okay.
That's good. Okay, that's if I could. Hi.
Hi there. I think I am signed on with the company profile. But yes, that Curbco is the company profile. That
Okay.
represents, yeah, so
Thanks, Daniel.
sure
There's
thing.
Daniel the Kirby. Okay, thank you. Okay, thanks everybody. Let's stop there. Longer meeting next week. All of the chairs, I'm going to speak to all of you on Monday, Tuesday, and we're going to make a plan. Sarah, after 2200 UTC, 2100 UTC, sorry, I'll give you a call. Let's stop there then. Thank you. We got to 33 today. It peaked at 33. It's like a thermometer in my top right-hand corner. Oh, sorry. It's my eyesight, 38. So when it gets to 18, I shall shut it down. Have a great rest of the day and looking forward to, hang on, 30. Well, it'll be about that, yeah. 37, 38. Half 30 is 19, 18, yeah. When we get to 18, I'll shut it down. Have a great rest of the day. And if you like what you heard, then please join Asgardia, €100 per year, or in euros, or as I say, or in dollars or in pounds. And you too can be part of the world's first fully functioning digital democracy and the world's first space nation. I'm Lemma Topic. This was Asgardia's Parliament. See you next week.